All right, welcome to my page again. Today is about using Font Awesome in your website. Okay, so let's start. So let's close the notepad. So I have a folder already on my desktop called HTML page, and I've opened the folder already on my Sublime text, just right here. So now let's try to write our HTML code in our index.html. So this Font Awesome is a folder that you can download online from Google and the rest. You can download it online from Google. So, and also it comes in a zip form. Then you have to unzip it first of all. That's how you can say I have all the sub items here. So right inside the font area, what I need is folder CSS, then all.css. All right. So right now, let's link to the Font Awesome. So the same way we link to a CSS file, so right inside the index page at the closing title, the link tag, folder font slash folder CSS slash all.css. So all.css in the Font Awesome folder contains all the fonts that you can ever think of, whether it is a brand name or whether it's a normal icon, that is whether it's a regular icon, stuff like that. So right here, let's see how we can call in the Font Awesome that we have. So we'll just create a small nav, just a nav bar, very quickly, just a nav bar to explain that to us. So we need a nav bar, not a canvas, a nav bar, just like this one. And we'll need two divs inside, so we need two divs inside, very quickly. So this div will have a class of CSS of brand. Okay, then we can try to leave it like this for now, just for now like this. So the a tag, close a tag, href, blah blah blah, hashtag go nowhere. Then you can put it as vtech design international, stuff like that. So also right here, what I need now is to make the second div right here. Then this div will be we can call this div I'm coming in, I want to see what I can do. Let's call this div a class of social for now. Then we can bring in the icon tag, that's the I tag, is used most often times. Facebook, let's bring it as Facebook. Okay, then also let's bring in the next one, base. So this would be for Instagram. Then this would be for TikTok. Those who like TikTok oftentimes can TikTok. I think it should be TikTok. Alright, so save. Now let's view this on the browser. So right click, open in browser through Sublime Text. We'll have it looking like this. So you can see the nav bar is looking like this, and I want it to I want all the items to float side by side, so I can write a CSS code for that. Remember, I did discuss about the flexbox in my previous video. So I want to write what is called internal CSS, whereby we use the style tag to write our CSS code. So let's call the nav first of all. The background color of gold. I think I like gold so much. So save, go back to the browser, refresh the browser, it becomes like this. Then also I want both items to float side by side. Then I can say, okay, alright, the nav, why don't you float the items as a flex, or make them become a flex? That means make both items appear side by side, just like what we have now. Now we want to add a space in between this area, so we can go back here. Then we can try to use what is called justify content space between. So space between, that means to make space between each of the child inside that container. So that's the way it is. Now let's try to call the Facebook icon here, and also call the Instagram icon and the TikTok icon. Remember, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok is a brand. All right. So right inside, since we've called the Font Awesome through this link, I repeat, this is a local way of calling the Font Awesome. That's why I had the folder Font Awesome downloaded and stored inside my main folder. All right, so right now we can call the Font Awesome icon for Facebook by calling the class inside here and saying Font Awesome brand, Font Awesome Facebook. All right, so Font Awesome Facebook, just like that. So let's save. Now then we can take off this Facebook text that we have within the tag. So it's going to look like this now. All right, so save, go back to the browser, refresh. Let's see. You can see we have our Facebook icon. All right, the same thing too can be done for the Instagram. So we can take this one out, Ctrl X to cut. Then we can say the class name should be Font Awesome brand. That's FAB, Font Awesome brand. Then Font Awesome Instagram, because Instagram is a brand. That's why it's under Font Awesome brand. Let's see the folder here. Just watch. You can see now we have everything under SVG. You can see under SVG we have the brand regular solid. So I'm calling from the brand. The brand name is there. Okay, that's for that one. Let's move forward now. Also, let's call for TikTok. So TikTok, that will be a class of Font Awesome brand, Font Awesome TikTok. Save. Then go back to the browser and refresh the browser. So this is how you can call an icon, and also this icon can be changed. You can change the color. Let's try it out. Go back to the browser. Sorry, go back to the Sublime Text rather. Then up here we can call this class of social and the I tag. So a class of social I tag. Then give it a color. That's a font color of CSS. You can say white. Save. Go back and refresh. They all change to a white background, just like that. So guys, this is how you can use the Font Awesome, using Font Awesome inside your website locally, and also it also works internationally too. So thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and you can drop a comment, ask questions, and I will answer you as quickly as I can. Later on, ciao, bye bye. Stay safe.